Unmuted. Hello. How goes it? I'm Andrew, your DM for the day, along with a band of miscreants and murder hobos that you see at the bottom of the screen. We're the Dirty Rollers. I've remembered to unmute, and this is our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign.
But did you really, though?
I did.
Yeah. Whoa.
Chat, please tell me. You can hear
I hear us.
Okay, good.
Yay!
That's right. I remembered it this time. Next week, I'll probably forget again. How goes it, everybody? David, welcome in. Actually, I think you were in here earlier and I missed it. Grim, I hope your nipples are okay. Nuxter, how goes it? Pixelated Bunny, thank you for the lurk. Cup of Joe, welcome in. You're early this time. That made everybody think it was already break time.
Well, it's time to go and have a pee break.
David wrote us a song.
Oh.
He wrote us a
Really?
song.
Oh, did you perform it?
He did.
As in Moist Milk style? Because I want to
Let's
hear you
look.
perform that. Yeah. We're back. Cat is screaming at you for cuddles. So I'm on that early, gang. Nice. But yeah, we are on episode 44 of our Wild Beyond the Witchlight playthrough. We've been at this almost a year now, and it's kind of crazy to me. I think April next month will be a year of Witchlight. So happy with that. I'm amazed by that, and I'm having fun. Hope you guys are
It
too.
doesn't feel like that.
No, it doesn't. But I'm going to introduce everybody. We're going to get going because we have more fun things ahead. Let's see. First up, we've got Sir James. Who are you playing?
Hello, I'm James, and I play Albie Godwin. I'm a little owl and arcane trickster rogue.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Isn't he cute? Hello, Ava. I'm good. You're not about to offer some art, are you, Ava? For a cheap discounted price? That would be two of you tonight. I hope you're not. I hope we're not about to do
It'd be
that.
a little crazy to have two right in a row. Almost.
Yeah, because it hasn't happened in a while. Next up, we've got Lady Mostella. Who are you playing?
I would also like to say, do we look like we need art right now? Look at this character art. Just saying. Anyway, hello, I'm Mozzarella, like the G. He's an adorable Ferretin bard, college spirits, and he's deaf
Oh,
and cute. And he plays kalimba and a drum.
He does. Look at the sauce. It is very sus.
There's a lot of sauce happening.
What is up with tonight? I waiting. Sorry.
I await to return.
My last email. No. All right. You maniac. Yes. I approve this. The next up, we've got Matthew. Who are you playing?
Hello, everyone. My name is Matthew, and today I'll be playing as Freddy Honeytree Godwin. I'm the little Alan Morlock of the group with the Pact of the Celestial.
The little ball of light.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then we've got Garen Nipple Blasters. Who are you playing?
I play the third Owlin brother named Albert Godwin. Yes. And he's a draconic bloodline sorcerer.
Excellent. And then we've got Beanie Coffee. Who are you playing?
Hello, I play Lavana or Liv, and she is a Kalashtar Clockwork Soul Sorcerer.
Perfect.
Yes.
Beautiful.
It's only taken me 44 times.
Oh, hey, all right. 44 episodes of this, of you introducing your character, and I feel like you've only had trouble with it like a small handful of times.
Yeah.
So that's pretty damn impressive.
It's not me rehearsing it like for minutes beforehand or anything. That's not-
Just running through it in your head as everyone else is doing theirs.
Yeah.
Seeing it in the mirror.
Yeah. And Beanie, where can we find you online?
I stream art over on twitch.tv/beaniecoffee and upload a webcomic on entropycomic.com.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Go read your comic. Kicks ass.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Then we've got Sir Lewis. Who are you
I'm
playing?
Sir now.
Now you are.
I'm playing Viscera, it means guts, or Sarah for short, and she is the half-orc barbarian Path of the Brawler.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which
And I'm
hopefully-
feeling a little better, so the voice may not be as the same as last week, I guess.
That's all right. I think it just enhanced the raspiness last week.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
easily.
All right. Last
Muscle
but not
mommy.
least.
Muscle mommy.
Yes. Muscle mommy's attracting all the eyes in the Feywild. Actually, Lewis, were you expecting something like that when you made this character?
No, not at all. But I like it, so
Okay. Makes all the frogs come to the yard harder. Last but not least, we have a Lady of Lactose, General Tampon. Who are you playing?
Hi, I play the goblinoid hexblood paladin, oath of the ancients, owner of the immovable goat rod, carrier of milk, moist milk.
Oh my god.
Mama, milk, 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 moist.
Man, that went
God.
places.
So, yeah. I'm going to switch the map real fast so everybody can see where you're at, and we'll get into the recap, and the map will kind of serve to enhance the recap, I think, maybe. Boop. Boop. And we're up here in this very colorful area. How'd they get here? Well, you see, they were resting in a fairy circle, a fairy ring. And they had another sighting of the spider, or at least they thought they did. Maybe not a sighting, maybe more hearing and suspecting something out in the distance. And I think that was Albie, right? I think that was Albie.
I think I was out in the woods doing a little hunting while attached to some rope that Sarah was hanging on to. I went a little deeper, but I think also somebody in the group noticed some weird parting of trees or something of the sort.
Deeper
I
James.
think it was
Those little-
Maz. I think Maz saw it.
Maz see it? Oh, Maz found the fun tunnel, right?
He had a fun tunnel.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is true.
The funnel.
The funnel.
I mean, all of this is picked out very specifically because of our group. The fun tunnel, yep. This is all very fitting. And yes, Joe, thank you for clipping that.
I'm so bad at clipping. So bad.
Albie gets inspiration right off the bat. Thank you, Sir Grim.
Nice.
What? You're so kind.
Yeah, Albie gets inspiration.
No, wrong button.
Wrong button. He's like, screw the inspiration, I'm out of here. But yeah,
Ace. I don't know.
they tried to find the spider and instead found a fun tunnel, which was a tunnel full of brambles, roots, and vines, picky things. It stood maybe 5 feet wide or 5 feet tall and just wide enough for each of them to kind of march down in single file line. Didn't really stand too wide. And Sarah, of course, Sarah and Lev being over 5 foot, they had to hunch down a little, but everybody but Freddy went through the tunnel. Freddy not wanting to do anything with spiders and also being babysitter to the 2 children they saved from Null and I forgot her name. Whoops.
Sung.
Sung.
That's
Null and Sung.
one thing I remember.
Awesome. They once they passed down the fun tunnel, they felt a brief pushback as they walked through something, kind of like walking through a bubble. And when they walked through the bubble, they wound up right down here. A maze of trees and thorns, brambles and vines. They followed this, and as they did, animals were passing by them, yelling at them as to hurry up, they're going to miss the story, or they couldn't wait to see the story. They followed up, and they got to the eventual clearing here, and I'm going to unhide this token so everyone can see this awesome David North token. They found this guy. His name is Yarnspinner. He's a very large spider that rules over this place, which they found out was called Fablerise. They also found out that Fablerise is another kind of dimension of Prismere, another splintered piece of it that seems to have crashed into Tither. He drew it for Freddy specifically.
Oh,
Amazing.
thank you.
And Fablerise was reading stories to the cast of animals and pixies and fairies that are all over here. He included the story by talking to the characters. He made them a big feast of food, water, wine. He also spun them a web hut for them to rest in. A what?
A butt hut.
A butt hut, because he spun it from his butt. They are. We left off the last episode with him kind of resting up and taking advantage of the butt hut. Where he said he would be back in a little while after he got a little bit of rest to read another story to everyone, in which the animals and pixies are overjoyed to hear this, and can't wait for him to come back. Now, something else about the whole previously seen spider thing is that the characters all noticed pretty much immediately that Yarnspinner looked very much like the ghost spiders that have been haunting the party, and haven't quite learned, I think, what the ghost spiders were all about. They did have dreams before they came here, that previous night in the fairy circle, where they were kind of reliving their favorite moments so far of either the carnival or their time in the Feywild. And in each one of their dreams, that ghost spider was seen lurking around. And they each kind of took that dream in different ways. Some of them thought it was like good or like a fun dream, much like Maz. If I remember right, anyway. Yeah, Maz thought the spider was giving him plushies, right?
Handing him a plushie.
Yep. And Sarah, I think, actually thought the ghost spider was trying to make her puke again.
He was trying to make me eat more cupcakes.
Yep, trying to make him eat more cupcakes, make him puke again, or make her puke again. So it was interesting to me seeing how they each took that. And yeah, that kind of wraps things up as to where we're at right now. So I'm going to hide him again since he is off getting his own rest. And you guys are getting some yourself. So I'm going to start the music that I didn't start yet because I'm awesome like that. And then we'll get going. Actually, we'll get going while we wait for that to start because that's going to take a minute. So you guys, unless you tell me otherwise, are resting in the butt hut, which is the hut spun of spider webs. And, outside of here, there's a fairly large group of animals and pixies and fairies and everything, all patiently awaiting Yarnspinner's return so they can get more story time.
Don't we kind of know what the ghost spiders were? Because he said he was astral projecting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Isn't that pretty much it?
You would know a little bit, yep.
Oh, okay. Are you getting at there's something else to the ghost spiders?
What? No.
Oh, okay.
Spider,
They steal your soul.
A little bit at a time.
steal your soul from
Nikki
your
be
butthole.
lurking.
Yep, thank you, Nikki. Appreciate the lurks.
Can Alpy periodically kind of go down the one tunnel to see if the opening back to the forest ever comes up? Every so often, after every half hour, if not an hour, depending on how long. I got his name. Where is it? I heard you say it just a second ago, and thank you. I don't know why I forgot that.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, I don't know.
Also, yes, Beanie, you have advantage from Nuxter.
Oh, thank you.
So So, you know what? We're actually going to start this at a slightly different spot. So, LB, yeah, absolutely. You can go down there and check every so often to see if the tunnel's open back up. But so far, it has not. Find. There we go. Find a particular song. And I found it. So,
Are you getting the music?
I am. I'm getting it going. It's going to take a second to start like usual. So yeah, after Albie goes back and forth checking to see if the way is open down there, I'm going to pop back over to Freddy. Freddy, how are you handling being alone with the two kids?
The last I recall, I was doing what was essentially a magic puppet show. Kind of flying around the kid's head is a miniaturized version of Aurorus. With his golden wings, silvery white scales, and golden yellow horns. And I'm just telling them stories and such.
Both kids are overjoyed at seeing this. And for the first time, too, it seems like Null is losing, maybe not for the first time, but more consistently. Null seems to have lost like the tough kid act that he had going on. He seems to be letting his guard down a little bit. And Sung is, being the younger one, just absolutely loves this. She's having a great time watching your kind of makeshift puppet show. Very thoroughly enjoys the display of you playing Aurorus. Now, let's see. Oh no, I did get your dream. Never mind. So, would Freddy at this point be worried that the group has been gone for very long?
How long would you say they've been gone?
So for Freddy, it seems like they've been gone maybe an hour or so.
I don't know. I think he would just be trying to keep the kids calm and shoot a glance over every once in a while towards the direction his friends went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just
unless you want something specific to happen.
No. I'm just asking, like, what would Freddy's thoughts be in a situation like that where his friends have been gone a little bit?
Freddy trusts his friends, and they're all, in his eyes, they're all heroes, and they're all super cool and powerful. So there's no need to worry.
Okay. Then back to the group in the clearing. About 2, maybe 3 hours go by where would you guys be partaking in the feast that Yarnspinner made, or are you avoiding it and just hanging out in the hut?
Are there any meatses there?
There are.
Meatses?
Hams, chicken, turkey. It's like a whole feast.
I don't remember where the feast was. Was it somewhere here?
Yeah, it's pretty much right in front of those blue mushrooms.
Mozzarella will be nibbling on some of the meatses. Since he's a baby carnivore. Oh, he's so cute. Cute carnivore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Albie would join in and stress eat.
Stressy.
No.
So yeah, you guys notice that the food hasn't been touched by anything else. But when you guys do go in and get some of the food, then the others, they all seem to like patiently wait for you guys to eat before they come over and start taking bits and pieces of it. There's little tiny cups even made for like pixie-sized people and fairies here, so that they can have something, little tiny pitchers and things. Everybody gets a snack and they sit around waiting. And I would say that some of the animals come in and talk to you guys. They just kind of make small talk, like, oh, where are you from? How'd you get here? Just kind of mostly small talk. They don't seem overly surprised to have visitors. but they definitely enjoy your guys' presence, especially if no one's being mean or causing chaos or anything. And after, we'll say, another hour or so of you guys getting to eat, rest in the hut, talking to the rest of the animals here, Yarnspinner will come back out of the forest. You see the mushrooms part, the trees part, and Yarnspinner comes kind of agilely sliding through, which seems kind of weird because he's a gigantic freaking spider, and he seems very nimble. He seems like he passes through these huge trees and giant limbs of the trees like fairly easily. Sits back and has another book in his hand. This one does look different. This one looks a little newer. He kind of shakes himself and takes a look around and smiles to see you guys there. Yes. Now, would everybody like to continue the story? Or should I do a new one?
I'll raise my hand.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to raise your hand.
Sorry, it's involuntary. I'll point down to the tunnel and be like, "Is all right if I have three? We have three friends waiting outside. We didn't expect the whole, phase out, door goes with you kind of situation. Is it cool if I grab them real quick?"
That hole is enter only.
Enter only hole.
Well, I've heard of those.
Interesting. Got them magical one-way doors.
It's a one way. Only way to get back is through the fairy circle.
Oh, we must get back.
Oh, you do not want to hear the story?
I want to hear the story, even though I cannot hear.
Albert was translating for you, right?
Yeah.
Does Maz know thieves can't?
I don't think so. His languages still aren't right and beyond. I tried to fix them once and it wouldn't save it for some reason. I don't remember what was up with it.
Albie knows thieves can't?
Indeed, I do.
Well, yeah, he would, but it's important for Maz. For Maz's.
I never actually considered that before. That maybe he should attempt to learn this or something.
Yeah, he could be taught. Albie could teach him.
We could try and teach him, yeah.
And then he could be a scientist.
Thieves can't.
Okay, so Maz wants to stay and listen. Albie wants to leave and go get his friends. What about the rest of you guys?
I think Lev would stay, especially if Maz is staying back.
Sarah?
I think I would want to try to get Freddy.
Are we splitting the party?
It should have seemed like it.
I'm sorry, guys. I should have gone with you, I guess.
It's all right.
No,
it's
we have
fine.
no clue what's happening.
And Albert?
Oh yeah, he definitely wants to get back to his brother. He's afraid.
Okay. So we'll have to wait for Moist Mouth and see what she says.
I think she's almost back.
How's everybody in chat doing? Having a good day?
Welcome in, Crispy. And peace.
Andy's been waiting for this moment.
Have I? Splitting everybody?
What?
He's waiting for us to split.
Moist milk.
Moist Milk, would you stay and listen to the story? Or would you try to go back and get Freddy?
Did anybody else decide yet?
Yeah, everyone but you.
Oh. Well, shit, I missed it. I'm sorry. Parker was a Borkin.
Good.
Who's doing what?
Oh,
Who'll be going?
let's not let that taint your mind. Would you rather?
Yes.
Would you rather stay and listen or go and fetch Freddy?
I want to go where the least amount of people are going.
I think the least amount are staying, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, I was going to go get Freddy, but now I'm like, well, maybe I should see what the story's about.
Would Freddy want to come?
No.
No, he
Giant
purposely
spider?
stayed behind.
Probably not.
Because I thought he purposely stayed behind because he didn't want to be here.
Yeah, I didn't want to come get him. I just wanted to go.
Who's
Oh,
staying?
I see.
Back at the minecart ride, we all had to tell what our greatest mortal fear was, and Freddy's was spiders, because I'm boring and vanilla like that.
Who's staying?
Just Maz and Lev, I think.
Oh. I don't want to make Freddy come in and see something he's terrified of.
We won't bring him back.
But I don't want him alone either.
That's why we're.
Yeah, but he's got him's brothers and stuff. I'ma stay with Maz and Nirvana.
Okay. You see Yarnspinner kind of visibly sag. Like, he looks a little bit sad that not everyone wants to hear his story, but he understands. I suppose I could do my best to open it. He's nearby. Have the chance to come along.
Just like sucks him down like a toilet. He's just sitting there talking to the kids and
So anyway. I could make Freddy really fear spiders.
Ah.
Oh, jeez.
Andy.
Let's see where this goes.
Matthew the player will shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Yarnspinner, I don't believe my brother would like to see you. He's afraid of spiders.
Oh, but I'm no normal spider. I rule this land. I try to make sure everyone has a fun and joyful time here.
Maybe we can persuade him.
Or maybe we can make it look like you've got a mask and you're a big teddy bear or something.
Oh, good idea.
8-legged teddy bear.
Yes, perhaps we could make you look less spidery.
I don't think that I should want to make myself look any less spidery. That is myself, and I will not change that for anyone.
Moist Milk looks down at her legs. Yeah, you shouldn't change yourself.
Oh. Walks up and stands in front of you guys. Totally stomps on that animal. Looks at you, Moist Milk, and says, I feel as though you have a tale to tell of your own.
Oh, but I haven't written it into a book or anything. I don't know the ending yet.
The best when you don't know the ending and you can still write your own.
And have a cliffhanger? I don't think readers like that.
Just makes room for the next book.
Oh shit, you're smart.
Leave them wanting more, I say.
You know, that's good. You know, kind of like milk. You always want more.
I guess. Some of my friends here certainly would like more, but not all of them. So, this is to Matthew. Do you want to be here or do you not?
I am okay where I am.
Okay.
But if that's going to cause a problem, you can pull me wherever you want me to go.
It won't cause a problem. I just might I will feel bad that you miss out on some things, but if you don't want to be here, and if that's how Freddie would,
you're good.
Yeah, Freddie would not want to be around spiders, and that's story wise completely understandable.
And he wants to keep the kids safe. That's what he would do.
Okay,
that's what I would do.
All right, then we'll go with it. He says no. If everybody is ready for my story. We can please take a seat and get comfortable. He waves like all of the legs on this side as in like a gesture of like from left to right. Find a seat anywhere. You see the fairies and pixies kind of flutter up into the tops of mushrooms and some of these strange flowers. You see a bunch of the animals come and settle in right in front of them, kind of hunker down here. They'll kind of gather around and sit around here. And now, if we are ready, once upon a time, the story starts as so many good ones do. There was a paladin named Strongheart, the most courageous human in the land. He and his fearless unicorn steed were part of Valor's Call, a group of protectors who brought peace to the good folk of the world. The forces of evil are not always so easily stifled. From the shadows, a group of villains banded together with a single purpose in mind, the accumulation of power. A greedy, narcissistic human sorcerer named Kellic led the band with his right-hand man, Zarek, the most lethal of assassins. The two hatched a brilliant plan to extort the Archfey of Prismir, Zybilna, and steal her power and wealth. When Valor's Call learned what Kellic and his League of Malevolence intended to do, it was with steadfast determination that they steeled themselves for battle. Strongheart, always the protector, turned to his unicorn with a heavy heart. The Feywild lies far beyond anywhere we've ever imagined, and I fear Valor's Call may not return. I cannot let any harm come to you, and you need to remain. And so Strongheart's unicorn stayed behind as Valor's Call traveled to Prismir. The League of Malevolence quickly approached Prismir, unstoppable as they breached Zybilna's grounds. But as they entered the magical palace of Heart's Desire, they were met with an ambush. Valor's Call was waiting. Spells shot through the air, swords clashed, and Valor's Call quickly realized that their fears were well-founded. They were going to lose.
Ooh.
But just as Valor's Call was on the brink of destruction, a blinding glow filled the hall. Zybilna appeared in all of her power, already spinning a spell to undo the destruction and stop the evil league. Valor's Call breathed a sigh of relief that the powerful Archfey had joined the fight, but their respite was short-lived. Unbeknownst to Zybilna, Zarek had orchestrated a trap set by his allies, the Witches of the Hourglass Coven. As Zybilna reached for her cauldron to finalize her ultimate spell, she brushed against its surface. Like ice spreading across the lake, the curse shot through the room, locking everyone in place and freezing the whole palace in time. But not even the wretched curse could stop the call of Strongheart's beating heart across the plains. This beating reached the ears of his unicorn companion, who summoned all of his strength to will himself through the fabric of reality to Zybilna's palace. Not even the mightiest magic could withstand his healing touch, and the unicorn was able to reverse the spell and bolster the heroes. Together they defeated the League of Malevolence. In the end, Strongheart prevailed and the realm was saved, but he learned a valuable lesson. Couldn't do it alone. And with that, he takes his two hands and claps the book closed. He looks around as the other animals and the fairies are all leaning forward in anticipation as his tale went on. You hear soft little furry claps as some of the rabbits especially start clapping their hands. And soon after he's done with his tale, you see like the excited chatters of like people leaving a movie theater to talk about the movie or how the ending went. That all happens with all the animals and everyone in attendance here.
Oh, shit.
I'm assuming somebody was translating for Mozzarella, probably.
Yeah, Moist Milk was doing Big Mouth. Zybilna and I, Strongheart.
Okay.
Oh, was that a true story?
Yarnspinner, with his kind of like elder understanding of things, acknowledges that You're deaf. Have a hard time reading his mouth. He looks directly at you and nods his head, yes. Well, he looks over towards Moist Milk. He says, if you don't mind. And looks back to you and says, it's true to the story, as it was written. Whether or not
As it was written. Sorry.
Actual, no, you're good. As to whether or not it was a true tale, well, that remains to be seen.
Oh. And there was a unicorn in the story, too. Unicorn.
Chuckles. Unicorn. But yes, many tales, many fantastical adventures have these unicorns.
Oh, this is wonderful. All the unicorn stories.
Oh, I tend to think so as well. Now, if you all would maybe share bits of your story with me, where you came from and how you've been, what you've learned, or what you know of this place you came from called Tither. I would surely love to hear it.
Who's going first?
Moist Milk will big mouth to Maz. He wants to hear our stories.
The whole stories?
Convenient timing. We just got raided by Tales of Initiative.
Did. Welcome in, Tales.
Really?
Welcome in.
Tales of Initiative?
We're just hearing a tale from this giant spider named Yarnspinner. Yeah, we are running through the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We're having a fantastic time. And right now we're actually running a little bit of a supplement written by Daniel Kahn that you can find over on, is GM's Guild or GM's Guild, I think. I always confuse GM's Guild and Drive Through RPG, but I think it's GM's Guild. He wrote this as a little side adventure because there's this awesome piece of art in Witchlight that for some reason they did nothing with. They didn't really include this in the book or their own supplement that they put out as a fundraiser thing. So someone took it upon themselves to write up this neat little side story here, and we're playing through it. And here's the art of it. Fantastic. So thank you guys for the raid and welcome in.
Love it. I love it. The art. I love it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, did anyone have a story or tale or anything about where you've been that you would like to share with Yarnspinner?
Is he referring to like any story? Like from far past to like just related to Feywild stuff or
Yeah, Maz would get the idea that this was like he's asking just general, like a general like overall tale. Anything you've done, not just the Feywild or the carnival or anything like that. This is open to all of you guys, not just Maz.
yeah. Does anybody want to tell a story?
Is Sarah still in the room?
Yeah, Sarah's still here.
Sarah,
Yeah.
should we share how we met?
Oh, that sounds like a good story.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how much I should share on. I don't want to step on Lewis's toes on his backstory.
Oh, you're good.
You see, Sarah and I met when we were gladiators on the Shores Coast.
What? Gladiators on this. Did you tell us this before?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, we should also do backstory pieces. For
This needs to be like a romance novel. Gladiators on the Shores Coast.
Where we shared milk on the beach.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. We should ask Nikki to write it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I see them in bikinis on the beach.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Loincloths.
I'll submit a draft by Easter.
Perfect.
So I had a rough beginning as a child, and I wanted to do something fun, so I began to do gladiator work and entertain the people, and also kicking some ass. It's fun. So, I did that for a while. And Sarah, would you like to take it from your perspective?
Yeah, I was up and coming, trying to make a name for myself, and I'd won a couple times, and then
She was amazing.
then we went up against. Well, not we. I went up against Moist Milk, and yeah, that was my first loss.
I mean, she probably let me win because look at her. Look at that queen.
I don't know. I didn't hold back, but you still won. I don't know how you did it.
Oh, I don't know about that, but so we met as gladiators and we fought and it was amazing. And, I thought about her from time to time. I was like, she seemed pretty cool. And then one day I was going to the farm to get some goat milk, gotta get some fresh goat milk. And guess who was there working?
Yep. Shoveling out the goat shit. And she just strolls on up like she's ready to purchase the whole goat.
I did try, yeah. So we just started hanging out, and she told me where she came from, and it was kind of sad, but look at her. She's overcome it all. Queen.
Yeah, couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, Sarah. My eyes are leaking. Hold on.
Yarnspinner claps two of his hands together. Wonderful tale. This is wonderful. We love good meetings like this. Friendships forged and bonds made. The rest of you? Who else has a tale for me?
Who's next? Oh no.
Oh boy.
Who's next?
He
On the
looks.
spot.
He looks
Roll
at
for it.
Lev.
Levana.
Quiet one in the back. I feel as though you have many tales to share.
Oh, I probably do. If I can remember any.
Oh.
Beanie, this is a chance for you to make up any tale that Lev wants.
Oh, man.
Improv.
Stop.
I can come back to you if you want.
Okay.
I killed a dragon.
Just making
With my
stuff up.
bare hands.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time. I know that it takes a minute to remember things. And this is a first meeting and a very strange one at that. Looks over to Maz. And what of you, little one? Surely you have tales?
Oh, well, I've traveled about many places. A lot call me the joy bringer because it's my mission to bring joy to everybody. Everybody I meet. But for a tale, what kind of tale should I tell? Like a backstory thing?
Tell whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Do I?
This is me just enjoying watching you guys improv and come up with a tale from your backstories.
Do I tell the tale of how we learn to speak? Or is that too much info for right now?
Whatever you want to tell.
Um,
Completely up to you.
well, one of my earliest memories, I've lost some too, like Lavana. I cannot remember early things, but I do remember a very nice person. She took me in and cared for me. She knew I was deaf, and she tried to help me to her, but it did not work. My ears, they still broken. But she taught me how to speak, to talk even though I'm deaf. She could talk in my head. I could hear her in my head like I do spirits. The spirits talk in my head and I hear, even though my ears do not work. But she was very nice, and she would speak in my head and mouth the words at the same time. So I could kind of guess by mimicking her mouth and hearing the words in my head.
It's wonderful, Itan. You had an amazing caretaker. Someone that took the time to teach you things. The spirits speak to you. Hopefully they are kind words.
Oh, most of them are, but sometimes they're not so nice. But most are very helpful and tell me good stories.
Good to know. Well, little Mozzarella, I hope that you have many more fine tales ahead of you, and you are always welcome to share them with me. Holy crap, David, thank you.
Oh,
Whoa!
Thank you, sir.
Sir, no!
Precious bits for mozzarella.
I wish I
come
could
for the loot?
remember what she looked like, but it's so fuzzy. I just remember her mouth moving, but memories are very hard. I cannot seem to remember much besides her teaching me how to talk, and she took very good care of me.
Or it be that everyone had someone looking after them to that extent. Well, little Moz, you are always welcome back to share tales like that with me. Whenever you like.
Oh, this is lovely. Tanko. Tanko, I love this.
Very welcome. And thank you. He looks back towards Lev.
Oh, right, a story. I got a good one for you. Okay, so
Oh, he scoots forward just a little bit and rubs his hands together and sits his big spider ass down.
So, you know, it's been a little difficult to find work when you don't really have a work history. You don't remember what your skills are. So I usually had to take a lot of odd jobs here and there. You know, some kind of shady job, some jobs you might not want to tell your parents about. But this one job I had, it seemed pretty simple. It was just to deliver a letter to a guy who's real far away, though. It was a long trek. But the guy was real paranoid. He didn't want nobody to intercept it by bird or whatever people send mail by. And so I said, "Well, I'll take it. I'll do the whole trip." And I got to see all these cool sights. I went through these dangerous woods with bandits and towns filled with. I tried making something up and I can't think of it. And I made it all the way to the end. You know, it's actually not far away from where I got to the carnival. And now that I think about it, she kind of digs around in her pockets for a second. Oh.
Oh no.
What?
Turns out I didn't. You know, I'll have to get that back to him when I get back. I didn't. She still has the letter in her pocket.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
So that's a cliffhanger. I'll let you know what happens later when I finish the job.
Oh, do tell. I would like to know how this story ends. Well, hopefully, gentleman that hired you didn't pay you in advance, did he?
He might have.
Oh,
He said it was urgent, and that I shouldn't take any detours.
Oh boy.
I like it that you're making this even worse for yourself.
But I'm sure it's fine. I don't know what the letter is, but I'm sure it's fine.
Well, I hope that you are able to deliver this in a timely fashion once your stay in Prismere has come to a conclusion. I do enjoy tales of adventure and exploration. Thank you for that. Who else has a tale for me?
More stories. More.
Looking back and forth between Albie and Albert.
My brothers and I, we were separated as eggs, and we were raised by different parents. I grew up most of my time in a floating potato above Silverwood Forest, sorry.
Say that again?
A floating potato?
Yes, a giant floating potato.
That's what I thought you said.
Yes, above Silverwood Forest. Yes. It's actually a floating mountain or a rock.
A potato?
Yes. My mother has a name for a home. She calls it a softwing. But I'd like to call it the floating potato.
Interesting. 3 brothers taken at birth, separated? And who raised you?
Me?
He's looking at Albert.
Oh, okay.
Valamaradis. Droshum Davir de Silvermoon. Dragon Queen of Silvermoon.
Raised
Queen of Silver.
by a
What the hell?
dragon queen?
Yes.
Well, no, isn't that quite the tale? And why are you not with her? Why travel here? Having a dragon as a mother seems pretty entertaining.
I became of age. She sent me on my way to explore the world.
Oh, well, that could never be looked down upon. There are many adventures throughout the world, many strange and different things. Wait, what have you learned so far in your adventuring?
That you can fill a squirrel with some soup, and you can dunk it in metal.
He looks over at one of the squirrels hanging out, listening to the story, and all the color is drained from the squirrel's face. He takes one leg and scoots the squirrel slightly beside him and behind.
And then Albert just shows his metallic squirrel that he has now,
Oh, God.
with the marbles for eyes.
The squirrel
Killed Matthew.
is trying to peek out from behind the leg, and one of the other legs comes over and puts itself in front of its eyes.
I completely forgot you had the squirrel.
Although I do appreciate the story, I ask that you put that away, lest you upset some of my guests.
Oh, very sorry.
No, thank you for that. It's quite a tale. And like the others, should you find yourself back here, I would love to hear more tales and hear any other lessons or experiences you've learned on your adventures. You're always welcome back. Maybe just without any further points to the squirrel thing as you're putting it away.
What was he pointing to? Sorry.
Your metal squirrel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll hide it.
Know your audience.
And he looks over to you, Albie. So I think everybody's done one except Albie now, right?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yes, Freddie didn't, but he's not here, so
It's okay.
Okay. He looks at Albie then. Do you have a story? A tale to share?
Story.
Well. Let me make something up as I go. Okay.
You could do it, man.
I believe in all of you and your ability to improv a story.
Well, the man that I was sent to as an egg, he raised me to survive, and not just the wild, but also the streets and back alleys and such, and sneak, and any type of chicanery of that sort. At one point, oh god, I lost track. I mean,
Albie sees a mouse go running by, gets distracted from his story.
Must say strong.
He taught you to survive in the hood.
Oh my
Oh, I'm taking your advantage
God.
But at one point he told me the story about him and his old crew, and it consisted of a big brute. Himself was the sneaky kind. I think there was a magic tosser of some sort. I don't know. They toss magic fire at people all the time. It to be honest, it kind of mirrors this group a little bit. And just clarification, this probably leads to a big fear of mine, but they ran into this big blue horned dragon snake thing, and he ran away before they all got decimated by it.
Oh no. You hear a gasp go up from all the animals and pixies and attendants. Even the man that raised you?
No, he was the one that got away, but
oh, okay, my bad, I misunderstood.
No, no, he was the fastest one, and you don't need to outrun the beast, you just need to outrun your friends, I guess, is what he was referring to.
Oh no.
But,
well,
but
good advice.
But that was
nice.
But he was younger then. And when he told me that story, he had a lot of regrets in his eyes. Now, whether or not it was regrets of his friends being decimated and him not being able to go through their pockets in the meanwhile, I don't know.
That doesn't sound very noble, but I suppose he at least had a tale to share afterwards, and maybe could use that as a teaching experience for you.
I'd like to think so. I think he taught me what he knew in hopes of I don't know, as like a way of doing something over the right way instead of just hanging on to the past and just wallowing in it.
And if you learned a single lesson from his tale, what would you have learned? What did you learn? Stories aren't simply entertainment. They can carry weight of lessons, experiences than those before.
That story itself, I'd say there's 2 lessons in one. The first one is do research on what you're sent out to hunt, and at least stick by your friends until the end.
Good lessons to learn. He does like one big nod. Stories well told, well shared, and much appreciated by all, except for maybe the squirrel part. He does kind of chuckle at it a bit, though. He says, would you have any questions for me or concerns? Anything of that nature? I fear it's time that I retire for the night. I have more stories to write.
One moment, please.
you told the story of Zabulna. Is Zabulna a hag? Or like a super hag?
He chuckles, his big deep laugh. Super hag. That's a troubling thought that I've not had. You know,
She seems very powerful.
I think she could be a hag. I'm not positive.
She seems kind of like a nice hag.
Stories say that she was maybe a fair ruler. Someone that took things under consideration. It didn't act too harshly or without knowing the details of any given situation.
She seems like a very nice and reasonable person.
She does. And he gets real low to the ground and looks at you, all 8 eyes kind of focusing in on you. Does that sound like a hag to you?
Well, not really, actually. But maybe there are nice hags.
He stands
and
back up
mean.
laughing when you say this. What does that teach us then, if you think that she might be a nice hag?
Oh, cannot judge.
Yes? Like he looks kind of excited and he's motioning you to keep going.
On looks only? Must learn who the people are inside?
Perfect. You almost walked like just perfectly into a book by its cover, but it's close enough.
You cannot judge a hag by its cauldron.
But its cover.
Or you can't trust anyone because they might also be a hag.
That's also true.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh,
may
shit,
also-
Nevada.
They may also get distracted on their journey and never finish a job.
Oh, who would do that?
Chuckles to himself. He looks around at everybody. He takes you guys in. He takes all the animals and pretty much all of his audience. Thank you all for listening to more of my stories, and I will be back here tomorrow. Maybe I'll have something fresh and new and exciting written. Until then, may you all have a good night and peaceful dreams. And he waves to everybody before he turns and wanders off back through the woods, back through the mushrooms.
Sweet dreams, Yarnspinner.
You hear all the audience talking and kind of going over your guys' tales as well as Yarnspinner's before they all slowly start dispersing and heading on their own way. You guys still have your butt hut.
The butt hut.
Oh, to the butt hut. Butt huddle, butt huddle.
Where's the fairy circle?
Oh yeah, nobody asked.
Nobody asked.
We can leave.
Son of a bitch!
I thought he was going to show us.
Echoes.
Wait, come
us
back. Come back.
Did he say it was
Yarnspinner.
south? Am I dumb? Am I thinking of something stupid?
I don't think he actually told us, did
I
he?
thought it was north. Yeah, he did tell us where it was.
Did he tell us?
But I
I'm
can't
looking
find
in
the
my
way out
notes.
of here.
I couldn't
Because I
remember if
may
it was
have
south or
forgot.
north. I'm just like, south?
I may have forgotten. I'm looking
He
to see.
told
if
us
I wrote it
all
down.
the secrets.
Yeah, there is not actually a path out of this map.
Yeah, I've been trying to find it, and that's why I was panicking.
No path.
Oh, I think I
Can,
misunderstood so.
can I fly up? Is there horizontal or verticality?
Yeah, I didn't. It looks like I didn't write it down.
Yeah, you can fly up. I mean, I don't have a vertical map, but
Yeah, Albert will fly up to try to see if he can see a circle someplace.
you fly up. A fairly decent height. Like, how high up do you want to go?
Like 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay. Up above all the towering mushrooms and most of the trees here, there's still a couple bigger ones that are a little bit taller than that. You see dense forests of these mushrooms and trees all the way around. You do see a little clearing to the north that shows what looks like some kind of structure or building. There's something just beyond that looks as though it could be a circle, like one of the fairy circles that you've been, or that you've come across, that you've stayed in. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit away, like it might take a little bit, especially going through these forests. But yeah, you do see one of the fairy circles up in the distance there.
Oh, good. Oh, I found it. I found it.
I'll fly back down and tell everybody.
Oh, okay, so we're not stuck in a death trap. That's nice.
Well, it does look a bit away.
Do we leave now? Is everybody ready to go? Do we have anything else we want to do?
What's on the food table?
There's bits of like ham, chicken, turkey, some other different things, like cakes, cookies. It's a whole buffet of things. Almost anything you could want is here. And it's kind of arranged in like an 8 or 9 foot long picnic blanket. There are different wines and juices and water here.
She'll grab some cookies to take to Freddie and the kids.
Perfect.
Oh,
I was hoping there's something pocket worthy in there. I'm just gonna stuff ham in my pockets.
I've legitimately seen people stuff barbecue ribs in their purses at some place that I worked, and was pretty horrified.
Tater tots.
There are no tater tots.
I mean,
give me your tots.
Okay.
Some of your tots.
I haven't eaten all day.
What's some of your tots?
I want some damn tots.
Eat the food, Albie.
Albie, you fat lard, come get your dinner.
Oh my god.
Vote for Freddie.
Vote for
Oh man.
Freddie for president.
Oh god.
Freddie for prison?
Oh man.
President.
Ready for president? What?
He cut me off.
It sounded like prison.
Freddie in prison.
You just vote him into prison. Like, congratulations, you won.
I'm sorry to say this, Freddie, but you lost.
Oh my god.
But I won.
You've been voted off the island.
And voted into prison. That's horrible.
Albert's like,
Oh.
you think I could throw this steel squirrel over that mountain? He throws it and it just like hits Albie in the face. Oh god.
You guys do see night is descending here on Fablerise. Most of the animals seem like they've gone like into the woods, the forest. You see some of the pixies and fairies kind of go under some of these weird looking flowers. It looks like they actually have little homes hanging from under the flowers or under the mushroom. And yeah, you get the idea that Fablerise is kind of settling down for the night. Albert has seen the fairy circle a little ways away to the north, along with the building. And you've seen, or you know, the way back through the fun tunnel has been shut for now. Although I've kept it in mind that Albie keeps going back and checking, but Albie, you haven't seen it come back just yet.
Do you think we should just brave it towards the fairy circle, or I don't know, leave it up to chance for the door to sometime appear, though I don't know when in all the gods' names that's going to happen. I lost my accent. I'm so worried I lost my accent. Now!
I should have left a tooth walkie-talkie with Freddy.
Oh, yeah, that
I
would've
don't
been
know
good.
if it would
I keep
have
forgetting.
worked in
Probably not.
because it's an extra
Who
planar
knows?
area, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, I'm not there. Don't
a
listen to me.
Spider
Shut up,
bubble.
me.
Get bad reception here.
Bad reception.
Bad
Yeah.
tooth reception.
I
Or he
got
just
no
hears
tooth
what sounds like-
reception.
He hears them
Shit.
laughing, but it just sounds like screaming coming through the bad reception.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I get eaten alive.
It's like the movie Poltergeist.
Oh,
They're
man.
here.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
Has it
the
been
other
a
one,
full-
isn't it?
Has it been a full day for us? Here?
Yeah.
Oh. So we're probably tired.
So Freddy,
Oh,
back at the fairy ring here. Let's say another 3 hours have passed for you, Freddy. So it's going on 4 hours now that your group has been missing. You start to hear the curious sound of very large digging happening right outside the circle.
Oh, digging.
It's the sound of large amounts of earth being moved, roots being ripped, any leaf litter or ground cover being thrown around. This would be on the northwest part of the circle, or northeast part of the circle.
Or that's towards where the spider nest was, or away from it.
Spider nest,
The spider fun tunnel,
opposite side.
opposite side of the fun tunnel.
In fact, I'll do you one better. We'll go over to Freddy.
Oh,
So Freddy, you would hear that noise coming from this way.
uh,
Hear the kids
It's
kind
still
of run
daylight,
behind
right?
you. Yep.
all right. Let's see what I got here. It's coming from that direction. I am going to. There's not a lot I can do at this moment. I am such a utility spell person. Huh. It sounds like it's big and uprooting trees and such.
Yep. In fact, you can feel the ground rumbling as something feels like it's digging through the ground. Something very large.
All right.
Hear Null going, Mr. Freddy, what? That?
I'm going to fly up and see if I can take a peek. Here.
And I'll toss my blanket, the blanket I cut in half, over them.
Okay.
Get down real low. I'll throw some leaves on top of you for some cover. And there's the fart alarm spell I have placed around you. So if anything comes near you, it'll fart really loudly.
I think you guys just try to make me make the fart sound as much as possible, don't you?
Because it's hilarious.
All right.
The funniest
Fart
thing
alarm.
Beatty ever did was just that the 8-minute long clown fart.
Yeah.
8-minute long clown fart.
It's my claim to fame.
Clown farts and ice daggers.
You
Ice daggers.
almost killed me when you did that.
All right. So you throw the blankets on the kids. You cover them up with leaves and whatever else is on there, which isn't a whole lot in this circle, but you do kind of cover them up a bit. You fly up and you see this large area. It probably 15 feet wide and almost that high. This hole beginning to bulge out. It looks like the ground is kind of heaving out there. Like trees in the vicinity of this thing start falling over. The kind of horrifying cracking, splintering, and thudding sound of big ass trees falling over. Just maybe 30 seconds of watching that, and unless you do something, you can interrupt me if you're wanting to do anything specific. You see a giant spider leg poking through this hole.
Oh no.
I make sure that I don't poop my pants.
Cloaca clench.
Clench!
Freddy uses cloaca clench.
Freddy, use cloaca clench.
Super effective.
Or it's not.
It was not very effective.
That's an alone trait.
Yes.
Clenched cloaca.
Clench it.
I'll descend back to the little kids. And I will have the big bird smile on my face and go,
It's all right. Just a pack of rainbow deer over there. It's perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Have I ever told you? I don't think I've told you guys yet. I come from a place very far away from here. This place is the Feywild. I'm from a tiny little place. It's a halfling village. I was raised by a couple halfling people. My mom was the little village chef. She taught me how to cook. Dad taught me numbers because he was always ringing up the customers and such.
They're listening to you, like eyes wide, like looking over your shoulder. You hear more trees falling behind you. You hear the sounds of dirt being moved around.
You're okay. It's okay. So one day, when I was just a little older than you are, son, I went off into the woods, and I got terribly lost. I couldn't fly. It was very dark. It was very scary.
Massive tree hits the ground.
But someone was there waiting for me. And in a burst of beautiful aurora borealis light was Auroris. That's how I first met him. And I would always go off to those trees every single time.
Your son
gasp.
gasped.
Believe that. It's right over my shoulder, isn't it?
A lot of legs.
Let's play the quiet game right now.
Oh,
be okay.
And standing on the outside of the circle, you see this massive spider emerge from a hole that was dug. See it pop out of the ground, kind of shake side to side, and flings dirt everywhere. And you see the tunnel that he came out of, full of webs, debris. See roots hanging down.
Hangling.
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 And he looks, kind of takes everyone in here. Another one. Must be the missing one. Freddy?
Hi. You're not going to eat me, are you?
Laughs. No, I eat you. I've actually worked incredibly hard to find you. Friends sat and listened to my tales. My tales in Fablerise. They seem worried about you, Freddy. But I think you might be more than a little bit afraid. So, one time and one time only, I will invite you. Follow this tunnel. I leave. It'll close not long after. You can join your friends, or you can stay here. But I'd have you know they were awfully worried about you. Didn't want to leave you behind. Your friends, of course, are all right. You've enjoyed stories. They've shared some of their own. They've had food and drink, and they have safe shelter.
Oh, that's wonderful. I have two little ones here in tow. This one's Null, and this one's Song.
Lifts up one big, and a vine-wrapped leg and waves. The kids don't seem too keen on having a gigantic spider wave at them, and kind of hunker down behind you some more. He looks at you and he says, this took an incredible amount of my energy to get here to hither. Is this place not nearly as bright and colorful as where I'm at? I think I should be back. I have rest and stories to write. So follow or do not. But if you come, I will say simply that you should owe me a tale. Good day, Freddy. He turns around and starts scrambling back down this hole and leaves a bit more webbing behind as he disperses.
I don't even know that person, and I already owe him something. Well, no. Song, what do you think? Want to see where that path goes?
Both the kids
be brave and have an adventure together.
That's scary. Are there big spiders down there?
Well, he didn't seem like he was going to eat us. So that's a good thing. But I'll tell you what. If you can be brave, I'll be brave. Come on.
Knock him out with your pan, Freddy.
You're coming with me.
Take him with you. Give him a whack.
Just go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Look at the flowers. Look at the flowers right there. Pong. Bang.
Oh, Freddy, that wasn't very
Let me
nice.
tell you about the pretty rabbits.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Null and Sung both look a little, they are not keen on the idea. But you, yes, wrapped in a web hanging from a mushroom. You could try to convince them to go.
It'll be okay. That's where everyone else is, and the big spider exerted himself greatly just trying to find us. And honestly, if we think about it, that way is a individual that probably doesn't know exactly where you are right now. But would probably be a little more than angry at the fact that we've absconded with you. So let's take a chance. Let's go on an adventure. I'll hold your hands and we can go down together.
Okay.
I really don't want to leave you here by yourself, though.
Mr. Freddy, don't let go of us.
Promise. I will not let go.
Okay. They say okay, but they don't seem like they're gonna just start walking here.
As soon as I grab their little hands, I'll use my bird wings and give them kind of a feathery hug from behind.
Yeah.
Kind of draw them in a little close.
All right. Don't worry. We'll be okay. Gotta take a leap of faith sometimes. All right, let's go.
Hey, Mr. Freddy, just don't let go. And are you heading off down the hole here?
Sure, yes.
Okay. Clear away some webs that block your way. There's the fresh, like wet dirt here. It smells like loose soil. And you see down into this maybe 15 to 20 feet. You know that you should be able to see further than that, but for some reason you can't see past that 15 to 20 feet ahead of you. Both kids cannot see, and they are definitely waiting on you to lead them.
Hey, Null, you still have that dagger?
Mm-hmm.
I have a little magic trick. Hold it up.
Okay.
And I'll cast light on the dagger.
You hear, oh. He's like waving it around now. Almost cuts one of your wings, so he's waving it around. He's just watching the light kind of zip around. Oh, will they stay like that?
Oh yeah, for about an hour. And then I'll have to cast the spell again. But no worries. Like the spider person said, we're going to a brighter place.
Freddy leads him to the afterlife.
Children, come!
This is
to the light.
Walk towards the light.
This is Freddy entering his Angel of Death arc.
Take a chance on Freddy.
I was gonna say.
Aurora just,
You beat.
thank you, Freddy.
Back to more for you.
Oh my God.
Freddy, you continue walking the kids down here with the little dagger with the light spell on it, and you feel this slight resistance at some point in the tunnel. Would you pass through it?
I don't see the resistance. Correct?
You don't. There's no visible barrier there.
All right. Moment of truth. Ready? And 1, 2, and 3.
Soft little popping sound as each of you pass through, and you wind up in a rather strange looking place, Freddy. You wind up down here.
Oh.
Surrounded by trees and brambles. Kind of scrub brush looking things around. This place is dark, but like not this otherworldly dark that you saw in the tunnel. You can still see here just fine. The kids can see via their illuminated dagger. You can see it looks like this path branches off in 2 different ways, one to the north and one to the east.
Well, son, which way do you want to go?
I don't know where we're at.
Oh, that's the fun of it. We could let you choose. Go on. We'll go wherever you tell us to.
Go that way, and she just points north.
All right. Adventurous, here we come.
Oh, I think I'm controlling Albie.
Are you?
What the hell's happening to me?
I forgot to take
Oh God!
That was weird.
Albie starts
full control.
Albie
he's
starts
possessed.
turned into a puppet here and can't control his own movement.
Albie, snap out of it! And she slaps him. I'm just kidding.
Hold him
Something's in
down.
the food.
Okay, sorry about that.
That was weird.
I was wondering what was happening. I thought I was laying on my keyboard or something.
Oh. Well, now I can't control my token.
You can't control yours?
No, I'm trying to move. It says I can't.
Oh, were you trying to move
lack
through the trees?
permission to update a token.
Oh, no.
You should have your own.
Let me update. See if that does anything.
Yeah, you should have control of your own token, just not Albie's anymore.
Oh man!
If you were trying to move through the trees, you wouldn't be able to.
it was telling me I couldn't move through the parent token anymore.
Weird.
Very weird. I usually have computer problems though.
No, you're right. If you're not, or if you're back and you still can't move it, I'll redrop your token and see if that fixes things for you.
Oh, there we go. Downloading world data now.
Okay. So while you're doing that, I'll bounce over to the rest of the group. Are you guys all hanging out in the butt hut?
The butt hut. Are we doing that or moving to the fairy ring that Albert saw? I can't remember what we decided.
In the butt hut.
There ain't no butt stuff happening in the butt hut.
Oh my! No, I'm just kidding.
No, what is wrong with you? That is wrong on multiple levels.
This tunnel is exit only.
Just wanted
It's,
to piss off my sister.
You got your butt hut in the fun tunnel.
Oh my God!
All very
The
fitting.
fun tunnel.
Butt tunnel.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
The first rule of butt hut is we don't speak about what we do
In the butt.
You guys named it that way.
Oh man.
Butt hut.
Worth it.
All right.
Butt hurt tunnel.
True. Yeah.
Freddie, are you able to move yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool. A 5 out of 5 on 69 reviews on Yelp.
Oh,
Okay. So Freddie, you get to the end of this, and the song looks up at you. Freddie, there's nowhere to go. Did I choose wrong?
no. No, you didn't choose wrong. You made a choice. There's no wrong choices.
Except for the
Now we
dead
know
end.
what's down here.
Except there's.
That's what we call exploring.
And Freddie, from down here, you can see some glowing lights coming from the other side over here, the other side of these trees. But it's so kind of dense and tangled there that it doesn't seem like there's a good way for you to get the kids through it. You could obviously fly up and over it, but you still have to worry about the 2 kids.
Nothing to do except backtrack and go the other way. Not to worry, though.
Sung and Null are looking around and kind of taking everything in. They see little like pixies and fairies sleeping on some of the branches, or they're hanging down in little houses that kind of resemble overlarge acorns. You can see the sparkling lights throughout the tree.
Oh. Well, this is much better than where we were. Back in Tither. I think that spider creature called this place Fablerise?
Yep.
Hey, I know those people.
As you round the bend, you see this massive clearing. You see just a small handful of animals still kind of rummaging around. It looks like they're talking to each other, Freddie. You see your friends heading towards this hut-looking shelter that appears to be made of spider webs. You can see these massive brightly illuminated, not brightly, softly illuminated mushrooms standing out here. There are nifty little floating lights around different colors of kind of yellow little dancing lights and blue swirling zigzaggy lights. Some of the mushrooms seem to pulse with their own colors. And you do see your friends.
Great, it's about time.
You made it.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Boy, it's been so long. I hope you weren't telling some deeply revealing stories about your backstory and things like that. I would have felt left out.
Well, hey, Soap Boy, come here. I'll give you some milk.
Miss Milk, the young lad's name is Null.
I know, but I cherish him as Soap Boy.
No, does it bother you that she calls you Soap Boy?
No, I gave her soap. He shrugs.
Well, if you're okay with it, then that's fine.
It's not
Speaking of which, can I clean my key?
Yeah, you can spend time cleaning your key. It's going to take a while. Because it's
I'm
not
gonna
just
do it.
cleaning it so much as like you have to get all the rough
Little
metal.
burrs and stuff.
Come on, Soap Boy. I'll show you how to clean this shit.
Okay, I was just gonna use it.
Use it?
You had to clean it first.
Have you done this before?
No.
Well, you see, when you put metal into a mold, it's not always perfect.
And she just starts rambling dumb facts to him and starts cleaning it and showing him.
Okay.
And those dumb facts are.
No, Matthew.
Nah.
Would you like some?
Why? Why? You know what's gonna happen.
Yes, dumb facts.
I know what's gonna happen because I remember what she did in another campaign.
Whenever you clean metal, you need to remember that 3 out of 4 times.
God damn it.
Yeah, that one's Andy's favorite.
I hate you.
I haven't heard
Not
her do
really,
that in
but-
a long time, actually.
You know what?
The one
We're going on break
I
now.
always faithfully
We're going on
remember.
break. What about the dumb facts?
He's got to recover from anger.
David's giving us fact bits.
Fact bit.
This will give Melissa enough time to look up enough facts about this.
The one I remember was the your little tidbit about lobsters.
Oh, peeing from their face, and that's how they
Yeah.
communicate?
Yeah.
That's what you constantly said during that campaign.
I love that
As your
fact.
character.
Crabs do it too.
Yeah.
They got like little sponges on their face and pee comes out. It's really cute.
God. This is fantastic. You guys learned something hanging out here.
The more you know.
Yep.
The more you know.
Pee comes from the face.
Those face pissers. Yeah, we are, with the face pissing note here, going to take our break. I wanted to point out that DM Redcap stopped in and he said that he got he got an ad for goats.
He
And
did?
I find this to be absolutely hilarious.
What?
Freddy,
An ad for goats?
it has begun.
It was an ad about
It
goat farms
has
in
begun.
Canada.
The moist
Oh, really?
So cute.
The
I
prophecy
secretly
is
hired them to
true.
do that.
Is it Moist Smokes Farm in Canada?
Yes, I hope so.
Come on down to my farm in Canada.
Where you can get farm fresh goats?
Are you crying or do
Straight
you
from
need
the
to be alone
teeth.
to finish your business?
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Snorted and hurt.
Your snorts always do something.
Uh-huh.
They were
Let's go
doing
try to pee
yoga
from her
with the
face.
goats.
Oh, goat yoga.
Goat yoga is fucking adorable. If,
It's
I
so
would do
cute.
goat yoga.
if you've
Oh.
never seen goat yoga videos, I highly suggest looking it up.
It's
the
very
best.
This is
cute.
horrible.
But yeah, guys, we're going to take a break. And before we do, I want to do one quick little shout out. Do this, and hopefully this works. Sometimes it doesn't. There we go. If you like all the tokens that you've seen, well, not all, but a lot of the tokens that you've seen, especially Yarnspinner, these animals, the pixies, fairies, go check out those links to go view our friend David North's tokens. He makes awesome stuff. He will make you custom tokens. He has just an absolute shit ton of tokens on his site and on Roll20. Very highly suggest checking those out. Also, if you're still here, I told somebody I would send them a list of modules I use in Foundry. If you're still here, let me know, and I'll try to get those to you on break. It might take a little bit longer, but yeah, if you're still here, let me know. I don't mind sharing those at all. It's kind of a large list, but I'll pass those along to you. Yeah, give us about 10 minutes, guys. I'll play an ad while we're on break, and hopefully anybody else coming in won't have to sit through a we call those the pre-roll ads. So give us about 10 minutes, and we will be right back. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Thank you.
Lobster bean time.
Pee-pee!
It's time to pee-pee.
Did you actually have us muted?
I did. I'm pretty sure chat would have been losing their minds if they heard all that.
You can't mute us.
We killed James on break. I think he died.
A wee tad.
What's wrong,
Don't worry,
Monday?
we can get Forrest Gump to sub.
I'm almost guarantee that there's someone named Forrest Gump on Twitch. Dragon Cat, I told you. It was Piss Buckets, Forrest Gump, and Dr. Phil. It was it was something.
Possums.
Twitch is
Dr.
like a
Phil
box.
and
Yeah, points, Mariah.
You never know what you're gonna get.
What was going on in the
Something
butt
reached
hut?
up and bit me.
There were a lot of pissing in buckets during the break on the butt hut. In the butt hut. But yes, we're back. These guys have seem to be ready to spend the night in the butt hut in Fablerise. We have Moistmouth cleaning the key. Is anyone else doing anything in particular for your night in Fablerise?
I'm just hugging my brother repeatedly.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good thing, because I'll whisper to you, it's like, oh, good news, I found a giant spider. And I'll immediately faint.
But Freddy does not let go of the children's hands.
Nope. Made a promise.
Okay. So no one is doing anything else then, right?
Are doing things?
At some point I would go up to Maz and I don't know, offer to give her Thieves' Cant lessons. Give him Thieves' Cant Thieves' Cant lessons.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yes.
don't know what I'm saying.
Yes, please.
No one's doing anything else. Roll initiative. Exactly, David.
Time to fight all the small animals.
Yeah.
Does Naruto hand signals with his paws?
Is this how you do it?
Accidentally cast Firebolt.
I just pictured Maz dressed up like Naruto.
Oh my god.
No garb.
No, even better is
Got the headband.
Maz accidentally draws the Igni sign and toasts Albie.
I don't know. Believe it. David North.
What did you just say?
I am going to be Hokage. Believe it.
Moz runs with his arms behind him.
No, he does not.
He goes every time you run.
I'll stand for none of that.
I'm so for this. Please.
Funny because none of you know my abject hatred for that.
You do. You absolutely hate Naruto.
Wait, Naruto or just the running?
The running.
Both. I think it's both.
When one of the Ninja Turtles cartoons had them start doing that.
Oh, yeah.
No. No. But I'm off track. So we'll get away from Naruto and all that, and we'll go back to the hut. So you guys settle in for the night. The hut's a little cramped, but you can fit everyone in there. Now, I think you probably would mostly have to sleep kind of either sitting up against the walls, or maybe a few people could lie down, but not everyone. But as night goes on, is anybody like staying up and keeping watch, or does everybody feel comfortable enough to just zonk out here?
Mozzarella definitely would. He's comfortable everywhere.
That's fair.
I'll keep watch while I take the burrs off my key.
Okay.
I'll do some watch after she's done Burr's key.
Cool.
I'd keep a fire going.
Roll an intelligence check, Albert.
Oh.
Are you making a fire in the butt hut?
No.
Okay.
The butt hut goes up in flames.
just outside the butt hut. Like, I know those things would catch on fire.
Fun fact bit, real life ninjas and ninjas do run leaning forward with their arms held back.
No, is it true?
I refuse to believe it. I refuse. Just
I must know.
On the simple fact that I can't stand how it looks.
I'm gonna do that everywhere now.
You already did.
Intelligence check.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh,
right
no.
here. Yep, right here, so keep us all cozy.
Yep. So Albert thinks the fire in the middle of the spiderweb butt hut is a fantastic idea. He just wants to keep everyone warm.
Real warm.
Real warm. Like forever warm.
Midsummer warm.
Come to the light.
Yes.
See the warmth.
Is anybody stopping me?
You guys,
I'm gonna make a fire.
You guys see him begin to do his like chanting in preparation for casting bonfire.
Is this while I'm still prepping my key?
Yep.
No, Albert,
yes,
no fire here, little man. You see, all of this is very flammable, so you don't want to do that right here.
Oh, then where?
I know you like your fire. I mean, are you cold?
No.
Well, then what are you doing?
Well, it's fire. It keeps me company.
Here, why don't I give you the hand puppet you gave me? That'll keep you company for now.
Oh, I do like this. This is nice. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
It keeps me company, really got me.
Yeah. He's so alone that he dances with the fire.
Well, fire used to be like one of his only friends.
Why don't you go spoon with your brothers, okay?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah, good night.
Okay, good night.
She's just sitting there chipping the burrs on her key, for fuck's sake. These owls. These owls.
Are you spooning with your brothers?
Yeah.
Right. So Albert, who are you spooning?
Who's baby spoon? Who's big spoon?
Oh,
Yeah, we
what's
have to-
the order of
There's
the
three of you.
spoons?
Who's the middle
Spoon
spoon?
order. Like,
I'm probably
there's like a
flanked
small, medium,
by
and
the
large
two
spoon.
kids.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go spoon Sarah.
Huh?
There
Okay.
you go.
So you can like
I have my Albert plushie.
go to spoon Sarah and you can like grasp an ass cheek, being like 2 foot tall.
just her calf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just wrap around her calf. That sounds good.
Okay. Sarah, your calf gets real warm all of a sudden. Okay. So, nothing happens on your watch, Moist Milk. You can see some of the nighttime critters kind of going about their business. You see raccoons and possums kind of shuffling along. You see one raccoon kind of wandering around with a looks like a handful of berries, walking around on 2 feet, and possum's doing a sniffy trunk. He sniffs the berries as he walks by. Oh, a great find. And raccoon's eating great tonight. Eating great. He just keeps on walking by.
Don't make me cry. How's my key looking, though?
Key's looking nice and polished. Like, you polish this key in front of everyone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, it's probably still needs a bit of more work, but you've done a pretty good job on it so far.
Okay.
You hear night birds and, of course, the croaking of frogs. But nothing seems to be bothering you guys. Everyone's kind of leaving you alone over here. Who's doing the second watch?
Albie?
Me.
Albie?
Albie. I'm sleepy. It's your turn.
See Albie laying there with his plushie, the owlbear plushie.
Like a body pillow?
No, it's just a little oh my god! It's the plushie that my brother Freddie got me at the first or second episode.
Yeah,
it was a full-size body pillow.
Oh jeez!
I mean, for an owlin, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll agree with that. But I do the toddler walk where he's hanging on to the arm, but the bear is kind of dragging across the bar. He's rubbing one eye, and he's like dragging the bear across the ground like a little toddler, just walking towards the front end of the butt hut. He's waking up.
Yeah.
Good night, little man. Moist Milk passes out.
Good night,
to Sarah
Queen.
and Lavana.
Dairy Queen.
Oh my god.
Adventures of Little Man and Dairy Queen.
Little Man and Dairy Queen.
that sounds like an 80s like cop duo.
Yeah.
I love it.
Draw it. Oh, I'm crying.
Move over, Jake and the Fat Man. Here's Little Man and Dairy Queen. Jeez.
All right. So on your watch, Albie, it's kind of more of the same. The night frogs are chirping. You see a pair of cats go running through, and it looks like they're playing, and like playing turns a little bit violent. They're hissing at each other, spitting, and then you can see them go their own way. One turns around, dick, and the other one's asshole, and they go separate ways.
Jeez.
And as the light of dawn kind of starts coming through the canopy, you see some early rising critters, more birds all show up and begin kind of talking, and you see maybe some of them are eating breakfast with each other and all that. But the important thing is that overnight, you guys all have some very nice dreams again. In fact, why don't you guys all roll a d20 for me?
D20! A D20. Shit, I wasn't ready. Hold on a second.
Oh, I'm trying to roll from Twitch. God.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yes. I love it when you guys do that, because I'm always trying to click on shit from the stream screen and not from the game screen.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I rolled bad.
It rolled bad. All right. Let's see.
Please don't give me a level of exhaustion for that.
No. Maz, what do you dream about tonight?
Like if it's anything at all?
Mm-hmm. This will be for all of you guys. Keeping in mind like the events of the previous day, what do you all dream about?
He might be, you know what? He's dreaming. He was thinking of the story that he heard, and he's dreaming that he's the paladin that rode the unicorn in the story.
Oh, so Maz, you're in shining armor. You don't even have a backpack on. You have the coolest looking plate armor. It's shining. It's a mixture of gold and silver. One radiant sword held up in the air, riding this unicorn. It's the most majestic side of a van piece you've ever seen. You start thinking, I'm very cool. And when you say you start thinking, me. Huh. Maz, you can't remember what your name is anymore.
Oh,
What?
what he always says, hello, I'm mozzarella like the cheese.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maz, you have that thought like, hello, I'm like the chi. Am I brie? Am I cheddar? Huh.
Oh no.
And you kind of come out of that dream not being able to remember your name.
Wow.
Lev, what do you dream about?
The letter that she forgot to deliver.
Oh no.
And like, I guess what would happen, like her finally getting to deliver the letter and what happens.
Okay. So, you're dreaming of having this letter, and this is like a pure, like, would you say this is like a panic or like anxiety kind of dream about not delivering?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Stressed, like you know you have something important to do. This letter's got to get to this place. You even even in your sleep, you kind of reach down and pat like your coin purse. Like that was a good sum of money. You're getting paid well to do this job. You haven't done it yet. Shit, it's really got to get done soon. And then you flash back to the memory of the gentleman you took the deal from. He introduces himself and goes to wait on your name. Just kind of stutter out. Well, I'm, and you just get stuck. And you can't remember your name either.
Ruh-roh.
Weird.
Maz and Lev, you guys both. So it'd be Maz in the background of your dream, kind of sailing through on this unicorn. You see a cloud back there that looks suspiciously like that ghost spider. Definitely spider shaped. Hard to tell because it's like a cloud in the sky. And Lev, you see that ghost spider. It's not so big this time, but when you're sitting there having trouble remembering what your name is, when you introduce yourself to this guy, you see the little spider sitting on the shoulder of the man. Albert, what do you dream of?
He's dreaming about his metallic squirrel coming to life and becoming his friend.
Okay. Oh, you're dreaming of this squirrel. Dream starts out thinking you wish you had a friend, and you hear like clank, 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 clank. I look over to see what that is, and it looks like it's that squirrel you dipped in metal, and the clanking is the sound of its paws hitting the ground. You see its little marble eyes blink. Somehow, it kind of moves over to you. Now, at this point, this thing looks more like Mercury. It's not all stiff like the one you have, but it saunters over and sits next to you, looks up at you, and it looks out in front of you. You see a spider, this ghostly spider in the distance, kind of waving at you.
Oh, hello. This is my new friend.
Hello. What's my name? What would you call me?
I have to think about that. What would you like to be called?
Sits down and he holds his metal paws up in front of him and looks at it, and he can see himself in his own reflection and looks at it. I don't know. You decide.
How about squirbles?
Squirbles.
Like marbles and squirrels.
I'm Squirbles. What's your name?
My name is Albert.
You try to say Albert, you try to say what your name is, but that you can't get the word Albert out. You're not sure what your name is.
Oh, my name is Owl. Owl.
Nothing quite sounds right to you. Anything that you come up with, try to say, it just nothing sounds right. And your actual name, just you can't bring it to the front.
I can't remember. It's strange.
Squirbles looks at you and says, maybe he knows.
Oh, a spider?
Maybe.
Oh, Mr. Spider, what's my name?
Face of the spider. Can't really see it, much of it, but there's a feeling coming from you, or from it, that you're getting that it feels like it's smiling at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he must know then.
You see the spider turn, and it walks away out of your dream.
Wait.
Wait, and it's one of those things where if you were trying to chase him, it feels like you should be catching up to it. It doesn't look like it's moving very fast, and you're flapping your wings as fast as you can, but it keeps getting further and further away. And on that, you would wake up wondering, what is your name? In fact, who are these people in here? Yeah,
Oh, no.
You look around and you know that they're friends. You know they're friends, but you can't remember any of their names. Albie, what are you dreaming of?
This is friggin' evil. God.
Did the spider steal our name?
I'm afraid to say what I'm dreaming of now, but okay. I would say that after bringing up the whole his teacher's past and all that, he would just be kind of having like one of those dreams where it starts off where you think it's a nightmare, but it's more or less like those like delusions of grandeur dreams where it's like, if me and my friends were there, we would have been able to help them and none of them would have died. And like we're just fighting the big blue giant snake lightning worm thing, and it seems like the tide's turning instead of everybody dying. Just as like a weird fantasy dream.
Yeah, and as you and your friends here are making the stand, trying to save the people that you've been told so many times about, you think you're ready to bring it down, you're ready to beat it, and this gigantic ghost spider comes down. It drops a very large web between you and the thing you're fighting. On the other side of the web, you can see the thing scurry away, bits of lightning kind of flashing behind it. It turns and gives you one last hateful stare, Albie, before it disappears off on the horizon. You see, some of the people that you were at least able to save in your dream. Hey, thank you for the help. I think we would have been goners if it wasn't for you guys. Well met. What do we call you guys? Albie, you don't know what to say. You can't remember your name, and maybe introducing the others would help. And can't remember their names either. You know deep down that these are friends. You know that you've known these people a little while, but you can't remember what any of their names are.
Oh shit!
Voice Milk, what are you dreaming about?
Milk.
No! Don't you take Sarah from me!
Oh, are you dreaming about Sarah?
So it has to do with the story, right? That we shared?
It doesn't have to. I was just saying you're just keeping in mind, what has recently happened. I just said that on the basis of, a lot of dreams are either like a long-standing fear or something that, you think about a lot, or something you've just recently watched or experienced or whatever.
Like mozzarella. He dreamed he was the paladin riding the unicorn.
She would probably have an anxiety or fear dream of losing all of herself versus just a part of herself. So, does that make sense?
Yeah. I think. I also don't want to ruin things.
I could choose something else
No.
if you want.
Got you. All right.
Awesome. Like the Emperor's New Groove. That would be so awesome.
Yeah. So you're dreaming.
And you can put little hints in there. It's okay.
Being worried about losing yourself, and did anything particular from the stories you heard or anything affect this, or is this just your kind of long running?
That would be her long running fear.
Okay. So, you are kind of dancing around. You're dancing in the night. You're having a good time. You're with people that you know are friends and family. Strangely, when you're dancing around, enjoying yourself, you can't remember what anybody's name is, but it doesn't matter. You're just having a good time. Everybody's dancing. Everyone's having a good time under the night sky here. See people kind of like gesturing up towards the sky as they dance. You go to do the same while you're dancing. You throw your arms up in the air. Your arms are... they're suddenly little pinchers. You don't have hands anymore. You're just little like crab-like pincher claws waving around in the air.
Oh no, she's gonna start peeing from her face.
Oh God. Not more of me, no. Oh shit, no, not more of me.
Look over at your side, look over at your shoulder. You see your skin was starting to grow these almost like rocky looking scales. And
oh God.
You start panicking and look over, and you're wearing your hair this day, like where you have your long hair's kind of running down. You have it pulled over your shoulders, running down the front of you, and instead of your hair, now you have like seaweed, just clumps of slimy seaweed hanging down.
No.
Someone runs over, happy, dancing. They're quite enjoying themselves, and they can hear you. What's wrong? Why are you upset? It's a night of joy and festivities and sacrifice. You should enjoy it. Be happy.
I've lost myself. I have nothing to give.
Self? Wait. Oh, you're right here. It looks like you're having a good time. This person doesn't seem like they notice anything odd or different about you. They're talking to you as if you're the same as you've always been.
Do they look like what I used to be?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like you anymore. I've lost myself.
That's foolish talk. And you see them mouth something. Like they kept talking, but whatever they said, that's foolish talk. You couldn't hear anything that they said. Like, I think they said your name, but you didn't hear it, and kind of curious that you don't even know what your name is offhand. Maybe you're too preoccupied with whatever's happening to you while your arms have suddenly turned to pinchers and why your hair's being replaced with seaweed, but can't recall your own name.
I don't know who I am. She just collapses to the ground.
You collapse to the ground. The person that was talking to you, the person name you should remember, that you should know. You've seen this person so many times. You see them change too. You see them turn into that ghostly spider that you've seen a few times. You feel like you should have hit the ground by now, but you keep falling. You do one of those wake ups where it feels like you're falling and like you just hit the ground. Plop. You wake up in a room full of people that you know. These are people that you know you've been adventuring with, but you can't remember their damn names.
Oh, shit. And she's peeing from her face. I'm just kidding.
To that end, you check your hands, and they're your hands that you're used to having. Pull on your hair real quick, and it's your hair.
I got my hair. Okay. Breathe. That's more of a cradle breathe or an iris than moist milk.
Wrong character. Sarah. What's Sarah dreaming about?
Sarah's dreaming about one of the gladiatorial matches where she was introducing moist milk.
Ooh.
And how did your introduction go?
And coming to the arena now, the one and only Damp Dairy. Wait, no, that's not right. The Clammy Cream. No. Wet Way. Shit. Soggy Moo Juice is coming to the arena now.
That's our new name.
The crowd started off cheering. There was a roar of applause, but then
Oh my god.
then there was confusion. And the longer you go and the more names you sprout, everybody's just kind of looking at each other now, and the crowd's gone pretty silent on you. Here, nobody's called that. What the hell is wrong with you? And you don't hear whatever they say next.
Yeah, that's the name. Can you say it again? She's gonna strain to hear the crowd.
In your dream, it looks like the entire crowd turns and faces you at once. All of their mouths open at the same time, and they all mouth the same word. You have no idea what they said.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's who's coming.
Oh,
Looks around and
man.
scratches their head. You hear somebody in the stands. Do something!
She's just gonna panic and start trying to look around for the one that she was introducing.
See the person that you can't remember the name, but it's most definitely Moist Milk come waddling up. Goat mace slung over one shoulder. Looks at everybody. Hey guys. Just in the middle of the arena, waves. She looks over at you, Sarah. What's wrong?
Why are you sweating?
Oh, exactly.
Sweating.
Oh god.
And would Sarah would she be sweating buckets in this situation, having an entire kind of arena kind of looking down at her, like waiting for her to do something or say the name that she's been looking for?
I don't even think it would be the arena. I think it would just be forgetting who her friend was. She's gonna kneel down and grab her by the shoulders and just start searching her face. What's your name? What's your name?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, no.
My name's... You can see again, this person's mouthing the words, but can't tell what your friend is saying. You know this is your friend. You know you've traveled with her and fought against her even, but you can't remember her name.
I'm gonna clean out my ears. I can't hear what your name is. Say it again. Let me look at the lips.
She leans forward, and when she leans forward, a bit of milk tips out of her jug that she has. It's all over your foot, and you hear a whisper, but it just comes out as this garbled mess.
Why'd your lips get blurry when you said it?
Oh.
It's censored.
Grim. Over the smell of her hair.
Yeah, you
I cry. This
hold
is
her
sad,
back at
Andy.
arm's reach, and you can't remember her name. You know full well this is someone you know and trust, and you can't remember her name. Far into the arena, you look at who she's supposed to fight, and you see the ghostly spider down there, and it looks like it's leaning like side to side, like a person would be doing like side lunges before they're ready to take off in a race or do some kind of sporting event. And you see it kind of hunker down like it's ready to fight. And you see Moismel kind of walk up to it, and she just kind of keeps walking, and as she walks up, both her and the spider, like they're kind of fading in the far distance. And you're left in the middle of the arena. The crowd and the seats and everything kind of fade away. What's her name? You wake up looking around, and you're back in the spiderweb hut with all these people that you know. You don't know their names. And
Don't even remember the spider's name.
No.
Oh, great. Okay.
And Freddy. What does Freddy dream?
Well, if we're going sad, I'm dreaming of my little halfling home.
Does not have to be sad.
Moz?
Oh no, we're going sad.
Yeah, Maz's was like full on superhero mode.
No, Freddy would be dreaming of home.
Okay.
So he's with his halfling dad, Hector, his halfling mom, Beatrice, his little halfling sister, Annabelle. And they're all having one of his favorite pancake breakfasts with the silly face fruit on top.
Yep. They're enjoying your nice pancake breakfast, having a good time. Freddy, your heart is full. Almost like your belly after like at least a dozen of these pancakes. But he's mad. Having a nice meal with everyone. There's a knock at the door, and your mom says, "Oh, Freddy, honey, are you expecting friends?"
Oh. I don't think so, but I'll go check it for you. I'll be right back.
Go and open up the door, and there's 6 of your friends there at the door. See the little Verity person. You see 2 other creatures just like you, 2 other owlin. See a large, intimidating half-orc lady, a big old weapon in hand. You see a goblin-y lass full of sass and a big old goat mace, bright red hair kind of streaming down around her. And you see a white-haired, human-y looking lady, kind of leaning back and looking around like she's up to no good, maybe. You know these people. You know they're all friends, so you invite them all in.
Come on in.
And Freddy, come on. We have plenty of room here, Freddy. Invite them all in.
Oh,
You can have
of
some
course.
breakfast with us.
This is...
I lied. I did not say Freddy. He said the same sentence, but did not say your name. I screwed that up.
I figured as much,
Yep.
yeah.
Well, come on in, everyone. There's plenty to go around.
Yeah, when you look back at the table, suddenly there's like 6 times as much food as you saw when you got up to let them in.
Mom's really good at cooking, but I don't know if she's that fast at it.
So rest of your family is sitting down at the table now, and you see this snake-like individual, gold and white, standing at the oven, turns around and looks at you as it flips a pancake and flashes you a big toothy grin. You know that person is really important. You can't remember their name.
I think I just start crying.
You, as you start crying with your friends around you, the two other owls that you know are friends, or maybe something more, come over and they give you a hug. Which seems kind of weird because you can't remember their names, and you feel like someone that would hug you would remember them. But it feels nice. You're gonna let them keep hugging you. Maybe give a hug back. Well, aren't you gonna introduce us to your friends?
I would love to, but I can't.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember. This isn't right.
We're your friends.
This isn't right. This is wrong. Hold on. Wait. I don't... Who are you?
The thing at the oven. The thing that you know is important. Just as important as anyone else in this room. Pops that last pancake on another stack of pancakes. Brings it over. That's it in front of you, Freddy. And looks at you and says, made them just how you like them. Says something else. Well, much like the others, you have no idea what it said. You can see the mouth move. You know it said something else. But you're not sure what it said. It leans down close to you and says, hey.
What those?
I have to remember.
Trying. Something's not right. I can't... Something's messing with me and I don't like it. No. If this is a prank, it's not funny.
Oh. It's not a prank. Something's being stolen from you. People. And goes back to making more pancakes at the oven. Your other family members are kind of bouncing around playing with your friends. Like, you know your family's names. How come you can't remember your friends? How come you can't remember that feathery, serpenty looking person that's making breakfast right now in place of your mom? And Freddy, you wake up with a start right when the person at the stove is flipping a pancake, and it slaps back down. That's where you wake up. And you're sitting in the room where you're pretty sure you're friends. You don't remember who they are.
One just stole something from me.
Do I recall seeing a spider creature in my dream?
You do. When you let everyone in the door, you remember seeing a ghostly version of that one that you saw back at the fairy ring. It looked like it was ushering everyone in before it shut the door.
Excuse me, everyone. Whoever you... I know who you are. I can't think of your names at the moment. I apologize, but I think I need to go and speak to a certain 8-legged thief around here.
You guys are all awake now. You're all sitting in the spider hut. listening to Freddy, but none of you can remember each other's names.
Do we understand what Freddy means by something being stolen?
If it's the same as what you remember, then yeah, it feels like something was stolen from all of you.
What did Lavana dream about?
The letter being undelivered.
The letter being... Okay, I couldn't remember what it was for some reason. The letter being undelivered. Okay.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna go with you.
Same. Just for the time being, you can... Hold on. I remember Mom always used to do this trick. Damn it, you're only underwear. They're not on there anymore. Never mind. Normally she would write my name on there, but I can't. It's not on there anymore. What should I call you?
Oh, sorry.
As Sarah tries you might, you cannot remember your own name.
You know what? I'm not sure.
If it's all right with you, I'll call you, Miss Green.
That works for me for now.
Nice to meet you, Miss Green.
This is the start of our Reservoir Dogs campaign.
Call me Palabia.
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 Why would they call you that?
What's wrong?
I still have not forgiven you for that betrayal.
Voicemail Palabia.
Yeah, for anyone that missed the start of our Witchlight campaign, she had tricked everybody into thinking she was playing a character called Palabia, because she didn't want them to know that she was playing Moist Milk, who she had tormented us with for a year, 2 years?
It was a long time.
Prior to this, and kept threatening to make that character. Yeah, Palabia the Paladin. So, as you guys are all standing there, kind of babbling, figuring out what each other's names are, or what to call each other, you hear a small voice coming from just outside the hut. Not this again. You two-leggers are all so boring. It's wake up, what's my name, freak out, eat up food, go to bed. You guys look out to see where the voice is coming from, and you see a small fox sitting just outside the door. A fox that you would all remember having been at the story reading.
No.
The other ones all do this.
Would you be more specific? Sir and or madam person? Fox?
Yes, what's your name?
Madam. Madam. I prefer madam, thank you.
Madam?
Madam has a particularly nice ring to it, I think. You can call me madam.
Is it a kitsune?
Just look like a fox. Looks like a red fox. It's just... day before you showed up, another two-legger stumbled in here and had the same exact reactions. Like all of you. Have the same reactions. I don't get it, honestly.
So this has happened before?
All the time. All the time.
And, just so I'm clear, what's the current protocol for dealing with this? Do we talk to a manager, or...
People usually walk around and look lost and confused, even though they've been here. Some for many days, others for a single night. All the same. You guys all act the same. Eventually they disappear. I guess they go home, maybe. Or occasionally we get one that just stays here. Somebody calls them a new name and they just stick with that. They seem happy. They seem content. Just somewhere wandering around here in Fablerise. But honestly, two-leggers. So much the same.
So the people that lost their memories get turned into small little animals? Is that what you mean?
Or do you? I definitely did not say anything like that. No, why would they turn into animals? They can't remember their names.
And they disappear.
Well, they don't stay here in the clearing. And she takes one paw and kind of points the paw down like she's indicating here.
Uh-huh.
Do we remember any names, Andy? Do we remember the spider's name?
Yeah. You would not remember your own name, the names of your friends, and in Freddy's case, the name Auroras.
Then Albert, since that's the only name he can remember right now, he'll just
Say, oh, I think my name is Yarnspinner.
No, trust me, your name is not Yarnspinner. Every one of you has the same idea.
Would he be able to, I don't know, help us with this little problem?
Maybe. He doesn't have a whole lot of time on his... Not writing stories and reading them out to us.
Well, all I really know is I saw Mr. Yarnspinner in my dreams, creepily ushering in all of you fine people into my home. And I can't remember someone very important. And I would very much like to get that memory back.
Madame is still here, and she's listening, and she's... Well, if it would help, and it would stop you all from babbling in confusion and lost like all the others, I could introduce you to the one that came just before you. In fact, he's not that far from here.
I think Lev would be freaking out this whole time. She's in the corner trying not to have a mental breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of finally pulls herself together a little bit and almost too aggressively crawls towards this fox and just what is my name? Did you take my name? It's the only thing I remember.
Yeah, because Lev doesn't have a lot of memories to go by.
Yeah, so she's trying to stay calm, but she's kind of shaking right now.
And you said crawling over towards the fox, right?
Yeah, she was kind of in the fetal position a little bit on the ground not too long ago.
The fox reaches up and puts a paw on your forehead to stop you from crawling any further. Lady, I don't know your name.
Then who does?
Well, maybe Yarnspinner, please. Very busy. Maybe you can work with the other one and figure out your name. I don't know.
The other one?
Else. Yeah, the one she's talked about introducing you to.
Sorry.
Well, where is he then?
Just over this way. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
It's kind of important we figure this out.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember which chi I am?
What?
Which chi?
I know you. You're the cute fuzzy one that's always a big ball of sunshine and maybe a little bit of attention deficit hyper disorder. But,
I think
you
you're
look like a
goat cheese. like the chi. Hello?
You smell like
Like
Gouda.
chi?
Gouda, maybe.
Oh.
No. She's more of a brie. He's more of a brie.
I like goat milk. Goat cheese.
So, fun fact for chat: this is how a lot of our in real life conversations go.
Yep.
It's about this chaotic. All right. So the fox will lead you guys over. He'll lead you through. She'll turn around as she's kind of leading you through, and just be very careful. Behind the brambles, not so nice. Oh! Watch your head. Watch your head. She will motion back as Sarah kind of tries to duck under instead of hanging vines. Don't disturb the pixies' home. They won't take too kindly to that. You Lady Oaf.
Lady Oaf. I think I figured out my name. It's on the back of this frying pan. My name is Nib.
Perfect. She leads you a little ways away, and before too long, you figure maybe only half an hour of maybe 45 minutes, because it's definitely closer than what it feels as you're walking through the thick forest and all the mushroom vines and brambles that are all over the place. But before too long, you get to another small clearing where you see, not unlike the one that you just came from, another spiderweb hut. You can hear someone whistling inside of it. You can hear the sound of like a pan and something on the pan kind of clanging around inside. Madam looks up at you guys. Just, he's right over here. Follow me. You arrive at another one of the spider silk huts. You see a short, green-gray skinned fellow with rotting tusks standing in the threshold. He's sitting there and he's drying a pan as you come up. Hey, who might you lot be?
We don't know.
Flashes a big toothy grin. Me either. Call me nobody.
Nobody.
And that's where we wrap up for tonight.
What? And you took our names.
The big spider was a trap after all. Not
I
fun story time.
I knew we should have said no to that one question before we started. You know the one.
Oh. I was trying to think, like, what did the spider say before we started?
I was trying to, like, what question?
Oh, yeah. Whether you guys would be all right with me doing changes to your characters.
Oh, that question. Okay.
Yeah. Is parking free? No.
It's free real estate.
Do we validate?
But, thank you guys. That was fun.
Oh.
A big ol' RP session. Also, thanks to Daniel Kahn once again for writing this little side adventure, because I think it's pretty damn cool, and we're still maybe have another one, maybe 2 sessions in it. So yeah, thank you. I'm enjoying it, especially seeing their reactions to this stuff. So good. And players, you guys did awesome coming up with the dreams and stuff, playing off of it.
The emotional roller coasters are fun.
Making you guys improv on the spot, calling on you.
Soggy Moochie.
Soggy Moochie.
The minecart ride part 2.
Soggy Moochie.
Soggy
Oh my god.
I am going to have to clip all the wrong names that Sarah did. Just
Put it on a
because,
shirt.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Moochie.
Enjoy the response. I've spoken like a true psychopath. No, come on. I like it. I like seeing, genuine reactions and how they're reacting and stuff. Because look, let's be honest here. They've slaughtered damn near everything that they've come across that they've had to fight. So if I can't beat them in a fight, I'm going to scar their souls with good RP, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
Nah, that's what it's all about. Being able to improv, tell stories with friends is quite enjoyable.
It's the best.
So give me just a second and let me go find some friends right out to our usual target is not streaming tonight as Mr. Monk is out sick.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Poor
What we
monk.
got? Don't make me get the fire. Thanks for streaming. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I appreciate all you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
We're also ever so slowly creeping up on 400. You guys want to help us get to 400 and then 500 beyond that? We'd very much appreciate it, and we'd help Sir Walrus get to his Q&A session that he wants so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any lurkers you guys want to follow? Stream? That'd be super cool. You don't want to call out anything. We appreciate all you guys lurking, people hanging out. David, thank you for the bits. Give us a lot of bits tonight. Very much appreciated.
Totally would do a moist milk dynamite one shot.
Tycoon, thank you for the follow.
Mazzuruto.
Mariah, thank you for the resub. Tales of Initiative. I'm not sure if any of you guys are still here, but thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Give you a follow.
everybody.
Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for all the bits. I'm still trying to find someone. We got another group of friends on playing. They are doing 5e as well.
I was looking to see if Distils was on, but they're not on either.
Yeah, I don't see Distilled on. I wonder if they finished up before us this time. They do that occasionally. Not super often, but I'm going to throw up. Why, David? Why?
Poor David.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Do you need some milk?
Your soul? Oh, I'm sorry. Everyone, thanks for everyone tonight. All right. I know where we're going. The new raid thing always messes with me. I wish it didn't.
It's okay, David. Just have some milk.
That's half the milk.
Sit with Soap Boy, have some milk. You'll be okay.
I guess Brett is on too. I don't know. If who did you
yes.
pick?
We didn't figure out if the kids remember their names or not.
Oh, sure didn't.
Oh,
good.
Brett's doing the campaign with the cute little lizard. Juniper's cute little lizard character.
You want to go? You guys want to
And
go watch
Tomato's
Brett's?
frog
It is
guy.
It is a much larger channel than us. We are insects compared to Brett and his crew, but they are absolutely hilarious. And Brett
Let's
is
be a flea on their skin.
yeah. Let's do it.
Unless you had someone else in mind. I just clicked to see which campaign he was doing, and I saw it was the cute lizard / frog.
Yeah, Brett is a fantastic DM who does a lot of homebrew stuff. He runs a shared universe kind of world over like 5 campaigns right now. He always has fantastic players, and if you guys have not listened to the streamer Tomato is part of this, and he's fucking hilarious.
Tomato is usually pretty funny.
This entire party is hilarious, so we'll go over there and we'll say hi. You guys, thanks for hanging out tonight.
Andy?
Yeah?
I do have one quick question that I thought of when I read David's message.
Yeah?
What happened to Tasty?
Oh, did Tasty forget his name?
I was thinking the same.
No! Oh my god.
We'll find out. We'll find out next week.
Oh.
Oh no, not Tasty.
the best name.
Hey, I'm actually going to write that down so I don't forget.
Or is Tasty the only one that remembers our name?
He's now like, I'm inedible.
I'm disgusting.
Yeah, I'm writing that down real fast before we raid out because I will forget.
I'm rotten.
I'm
Fantastic.
rotten.
All right. We're going to raid out to Brett. You guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
We will be back here and see if they can figure out their names next week. Same time, same place. Have a good night, everybody, and thanks once again. Everybody have a good night. Adios.
Is this the 10-minute raid leave?
No, don't you sass me.
Where we say bye for 20 minutes or so?
I've got this.
I sense some salt.